for dancing.
Oh, we're running late. Time for Speed Fan Q&A. Your questions to our expert panel. Chris of Nebraska, basically in summing up this question, wants to know how you determine the order of the cars in the lap down line on the inside on a restart.
Yeah, wherever you want to.
Cars 2 laps down, lining up in front of cars 1 lap down, that kind of thing.
That's kind of gotten where it's every man for himself because everybody's on their own agenda, and very seldom does a guy, even if he's more laps down than you are, let you go by because he's trying to get one of his laps back too. So
there's no set way that you have to line up.
How you running on the track and how you come off pit road.
Yeah, you try to get guys to let you go by.
You know, that's probably the only that's the last gentleman's agreement left now, I guess.
And it ain't working too well.
Whether the two, yeah, you're 2 down, you let the guy go. So.
All right, that's all we have time for. Got a question for our panel? Here's how you find us.
To submit your questions, visit speedtv.com. Go to the program section and look for Inside Winston Cup.
Atlanta Friday night on Speed. Victory Lane, wrap up of the Atlanta race Sunday night. What else have I got to tell you about? Oh, Speed News, including the NASCAR edition, Sunday at 7 Eastern Time. Tell you everything that's happened in motorsports throughout the weekend.
You can listen to Dave's Take.
Yes. No, that's on Wind Tunnel.
No, they always have
on Speed
Dave's
News
Take on Speed News.
Oh, really?
Yep, they always have a segment.
Sure do.
Not NASCAR, but wasn't that cool seeing Zanardi race yesterday?
Yeah.
That was pretty neat.
Let's talk about Atlanta this weekend. Starting by looking back at the late laps of the spring race there. It's just great racing at this track. We've had the last several times we've been there.
Yeah, this is one of the tracks where you can really run 3 and 4 wide all day long. Pretty much easy. It's a great racetrack. A lot of grooves in the corners and great racing.
Jeff Gordon by Bobby Labonte on a restart late, and then Labonte's going to find some running room where Gordon didn't want to let him have it and retake the lead from him.
It is a neat place. Like I say, you can run the top, you can run the bottom. At times, you can run the middle. It gives you a lot of options, and I think, you know, as racers want, that's all they want is some options to be able to go race and have good racing just like that.
You had to think maybe you had a pretty good shot at winning right then, didn't you?
Yeah, just for a second.
Thought it was going to be all right. One of the fastest tracks on the circuit, but I don't know why, but it just seems to really produce great racing.
I think there's a couple reasons for that. The wide groove, but then also as you get into a run, the times really fall off. You know, we'll qualify around 29 seconds flat, but then when the race starts running, we'll be up around 32 seconds flat. So that just tells you when you go that much slower, it opens up much more room for you to operate in the corners and makes for better racing.
And too, people don't realize how much you are sliding the car around that place, even though it's really fast. So it gives you, you know, you have to be smooth with the car, but somebody gets around you, you know, you just got to be careful, and some side-by-side racing will happen with that.
All right, that's Atlanta this weekend, and we'll probably be back here next Monday night to take you through it. Probably.
NASCAR Inside Winston Cup is brought to you by Enterprise.